Ambivalent Roses.
Stream ZAK and Don't Choose Anxiety would fit really well with Gorie's like songwriting. Maybe. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm KEZ.
Kwento ko?
Kwento ko.
Kwento mo sa LIRIKWENTO. So, in this episode, we're going to go through a bit of a journey. So, we're going to be talking about songs we wish didn't exist. So, for this episode, we're going to be having a bit of a gimmick. So, for this, we're going to be blind boxing the songs that we prepared for this episode. So, I have here my glasses holder, which has a bunch of strips of paper that have the songs that I chose, and we're going to start building off of that. So, ito siya. Woo! Yippee! And then, let's get into the meat of it. So, pipili muna ako, tapos hindi ko titignan kasi ayoko rin makita.
Okay.
So,
The first song is
Wow! Donut by Fredo Disco. So, this is a song that I wish I wrote. So, basically, the song Donut by Fredo Disco, it's a very somber song. It's a very sad song, but I actually really like it because of the very
Pasample
simple...
nga.
Grabe ka naman. Parang kailangan may gitara. Pero I can say like snippets of the lyrics.
Okay.
So parang I don't think you love me anymore. All that stuff. So get out of my doorway.
So nag-relate ka?
Sobra. And the reason why I wish I wrote this song is, one, it's a very simple song. The chord progression is like C, A minor, F. Tapos I really like the vibe kasi it's on the 5th fret of the capo. And in the song, it had like this cool harmonica intro, like wala akong ano. Pero it had this cool harmonica intro that was like very striking to me. And I was thinking, yo, this topic, these lyrics relate to me. And it's such a touching song that I kind of wish I just wrote it instead of Fredo Disco. Not to like discount how great Fredo Disco, stream Fredo Disco, guys. He's very good. So that is my song that I wish, that I listened to, that I wish I wrote. How about you, KEZ? Did you have anything that you think you wish you wrote?
Well, a song that I wish that I wrote, that I frequently listen to, is actually Somebody That I Used to Know by Gory. Because Somebody That I Used to Know is such a catchy like pop song, and not only that, the lyrics are very heartfelt and completely relatable, especially to me. Sawing-sawi sa buhay. It is just a really amazing song, and the harmonies between Kimbra and Gorie's voice is actually really amazing. I wish I could come up with something as good as that, lyrics-wise and production-wise. Because as a producer, it's really hard to like, I don't know, produce something, to like something that I've made. Pero yeah, it's Gorie, Somebody That I Used to Know.
Akala ko anxiety yung bala ko eh. No, pero I kinda get what you mean. It's very interesting na parang meron tayong pagkakaiba kasi we're both coming from different platforms. Kasi yung background mo is like you've been very well versed, like meron ka ng history of producing tracks, like you make your own music. Kasi ako, I've been like, the way where I came from, I started by like playing guitar. It's pretty recent na rin na I've gotten into songwriting, which is why details like these songs like these are like very interesting kasi the more I get into the act of like songwriting, parang nag-iiba din yung perspective ko on how I like view these songs. I tend to like look more into like yung details, like the wordplay between these lyrics, the way the instruments are used, parang ganun. Was parang, damn! Ang hirap pala magsulat ng kanta or let alone produce one. So yeah. Pero it's very interesting and it's very unsurprising yung first two picks natin, Sawing-sawi sa buhay.
Okay. Pero yeah.
So ayun. So magba-blind box tayo ulit, guys, kasi we have prepared many songs for this podcast. So let's see.
And then
So this song is an original composition. So ito yung song, it's Ambivalent Roses by me, Zach. So
Stream ZAK and really good guitar composer.
Ano saksakan?
I'm not ZAK, my bad. Sakto lang.
Ay, grabe.
Yeah, sakto lang. I'm so sorry.
The context behind this song kasi, it's a song na I wish I didn't write.
Ah.
So it
Wait,
was...
why? Okay.
alam ko ano yun na I've let you listen to it na.
Yeah.
So, it's actually a song that I wrote for a very close friend back in high school. I gave it to them as a Christmas gift. And
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ang sweet na lang, yun lang.
tapos, the big reason why I kinda wish I didn't write it was, hindi ako kontento sa sinulat ko. Parang, melodically, I had a lot of great ideas. Pero yung naging issue ko while I was writing the song was, one, I was like in a pretty big time crunch. I wrote the song in like a day and I recorded it the next day after. Kumbaga.
Hey, but that's a pretty good achievement though, because remembering when I first listened to that song, it was actually really good. Honestly, all of your songs in that like mini EP was really good.
Grabe naman to, nakikilig ako sa'yo. Tapos,
But anyways, yeah.
aside from that din, post-mortem, I'm not friends with that person anymore. So parang nangihinayang din ako na parang I went through all this effort to like write that song. Pero at the end of the day, we're not even talking. We're not even like seeing each other anymore. Pero it's like, I'm more focusing on the fact that I wish I could have written the song better because it had such good potential. Parang I wanted to like take a hold of that hook dun sa chorus and develop it more. Kaya I kind of wish I could rewrite it, which I probably will when I get the time. And yeah, like I haven't actually released that song like in SoundCloud yet, pero I definitely will once I rewrite it. Ikaw nga, Keds, like do you have any songs you wish you didn't write?
I have a lot, but like before that, I just want to say, not gonna lie, there's nothing stopping you from rewriting it, and I think that if you really do want to, you should. And I feel like if you do, with the new context that you are no longer friends with that person, you can actually apply that into the feeling of that song if you want, like as an ending, like make it more somber or something. So it catches up what's relatable to you now, because it's a really good song, and there's nothing stopping you from using that as a motivation or as an influence to how your songwriting is now. But I'm happy that you don't regret writing that because you are no longer friends with that person.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
the song had some good things that I wish I could develop more. Like it could be peak. I need to cook on it though.
But musically, you can always work on it naman.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
For me, it's No Time under Raylu's in my first EP because the instrumental that I used for that song is one of the very first instrumentals that I've made, and it's one of the instrumentals that I've made that I was actually really proud of making, because that instrumental has been in my hard drive since like 2021, and I've actually remade the lyrics and the vocal melodies of that so many times. Like the song that's uploaded now, No Time, is actually like the 4th version, because for me as a songwriter and a producer, I think the weakest thing, as a songwriter for me, it's actually vocal melodies and lyrics, because I always think that my vocal melodies are kind of boring or it's not good enough, or I feel like in my lyrics I'm an on the point type of lyricist. Like I don't beat around the bush. I go directly and say what I want to say, what I want to express. I'm not really good at metaphors, but sometimes I feel like it's more poetic or more artistic if I do. So I rewrote No Time so many times already, and I actually regret the latest version, not because of quality, because that's actually another reason why I rewrote it so many times, because I feel like it's a waste if the quality of that song is bad, because that instrumental is really dear to me. So quality-wise, I think the latest version is really good, but lyrics-wise, when I listened to the old version like a week ago, I was saddened to say that I actually like the vocal melodies and the lyrics of my older versions, because originally that song's title was actually Besotted. That's the title. Besotted means heavily infatuated. Because when I wrote that song, it was actually about a huge crush I had with a friend of mine back then in 2020. And yeah, like I wrote that song in like finished that song less than 2-3 days. But I was never content with the production or the quality was of it back then, because I was really proud of that instrumental, feeling ko sayang. And it was the first time that I've got complimented as well, because people kept comparing the instrumental of that to Keshi. And I really love Keshi. Keshi's one of my biggest influences in producing R&B. So, it's No Time, because if I could rewrite it again, I want to go back to the roots of the original lyrics, because I feel like it was more sentimental, heartwarming. Because the new lyrics is kind of... I still relate to it, but I feel like it's... Like the instrumental fits a more heartwarming and I guess, romantic vibe than the, I guess, sad boy vibe. So, yeah.
Pero that's really interesting that we both have a similarity with songs we wish we didn't write. Not necessarily because of the fact that we wrote them, but more of because we could have done it better. I think that's something na parang, as someone who's actually in any creative or academic endeavor, parang
It's a struggle.
meron
That's
talaga
like
yung
the biggest struggle of every creator.
yeah.
Whether it's arts or like the academics, like papers or academic journals or whatever you make, you will, when you look back, you'll always think that you could have done it better. But
That's true.
you should always never let go of the fact that if you didn't make that in its original quality in the first place, you wouldn't have learned newer stuff for you to be able to make your newer, more better quality stuff now.
Yeah, kasi the saying goes, hindsight is always 20/20 eh.
Yeah.
Medyo bias din actually. You actually develop bias when you look back at things retrospectively because you're looking back at it with more context.
Yeah.
So it's very it's a very slippery slope din if you get demotivated like that. Pero yeah, it's very interesting na parang it's a struggle that we both share, and I'm sure a lot of people or listeners also share. So moving on from that, let's go to the next blind box. Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Nako, this song. Okay, so the next song that I'm going to be talking about is
What's that, Tekken?
Woo! Take It by
Oh my God.
Kapune.
Okay.
So this is a song I wish it didn't exist.
Why?
Because this was a song that was so sad that it made me relapse whenever I listened to it.
Okay.
So, kasi yung lyrics naman kasi nung Take It, it's like very, I'm looking back and I realize that you don't want me. Yung parang, tapos the whole song is just this person, the singer, they're just struggling with the fact that this person is with someone else, that their relationship was like super one-sided, and that's something I relate to as well as someone na very, what do you call it, very mahilig akong, very affectionate ako sa mga friends ko. And I did have situations where I experienced the same thing as yung subject matter dun sa Take It. And I feel like the reason why it makes me relapse as well is yung mismong vibe ng song, like the way it's produced, it's very ethereal.
Yeah, it is.
And the way
It's
that,
dreamy pop.
diba? Like yung chords na ginamit, the amount of reverb that was used, parang it kind of, ay pagka-shoegaze vibe siya sa sobrang lakas ng reverb.
It feels cold, it feels chilly.
Yeah, and I think those factors just help develop yung feeling of like melancholy na I feel whenever I listen to the song. Kaya din nakaka-relapse siya. Pero it's such a weird thing kasi it's a song I wish I didn't exist, but I love this song. And I feel like for a lot of the other songs I will be tackling as well, ganun din yung overall synopsis ko. Like, I wish this song didn't exist, but I love this song. So, ikaw ba, nagre-relapse ka ba, Kez?
Oh, syempre, sino bang hindi? Pero,
anong kanta yung favorite or yung relapse song na you wish didn't exist?
It's Honeybee by Steam Powered Giraffe. Steam Powered Giraffe is a gimmick band. So, medyo gimmicky yung songs nila. And I listen to them because they're fun, even though it's not that serious. But when they released Honeybee was such a gut-wrenching song. Like, it is how it was performed, how it was recorded, and then how the lyrics was written was extremely like in touch with the feeling of bittersweet love, I guess you could say. Because the lyrical content is about how this person fell in love with this other person. And sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Okay, sorry, hiccups. Anyways, it's a song about somebody that was falling in love with another person, deeply falling in love, and the song goes into the feelings of wishing that that person would have never approached them in the first place, or they never got in touch in the first place, because of the pain that he is feeling now after letting go. The song is very vague when it comes to how it was let go, like if either they've broken up or if the partner died. But it was really well made to the point where you actually feel it. And honestly, when I went through a breakup, that was the song that I kept on repeating. Because it is actually such a relatable, it's such a beautiful song. And it's not that like, it's a simple song as well, like how it was made in a production sense and in a, I guess, musician sense, because in the guitars it's actually a really easy song to play. It's really what drives it is the emotion of how it was performed and the lyrics. Because oh my god, that song, you guys should listen to it. It's not a very popular song, but Honeybee by Steam Powered Giraffe, really good song.
Yeah, ulitin ko din. Listen to Fredo Disco, guys. Pero it's very interesting na one big part of why people get attached to songs is like the emotion behind it. Parang I as someone who does have a relapse playlist, a lot of these songs that I listen to, they're like very, tawag mo dun, they connect to me in such a deep and visceral way. Parang, I think I have another song, it's called, what was it? Against the Kitchen Floor by Will Wood. And it was basically about like how this person tries to accept themselves for all their faults, and they're trying to like move past yung messy relationship nila with this other person. And I think the way it was also performed, it was like, it's a very gut-wrenching song for me. Kasi it's like, it really gives the vibe na this guy's just singing his heart out while lying down against the kitchen floor, kumbaga. So, yun. So, we can keep this train going with more songs that we wish we didn't exist through this blind bag. So, time to see what I get. Oh no! This is gonna be a controversial subject matter. Okay. So the song I picked is "Let Me Love You" by Mario, and the reason why I picked this song is I wish this song was performed by someone else. I wish this song didn't exist. I wish this song wasn't by this artist, kumbaga. So the reason why is I wish this song was performed by Neo.
Oh, okay.
Kasi I think he performed it at one of his like Tiny Desk concerts, and I think Neo's voice just like matches the vibe of the song way better. And it's not really surprising considering that Neo like wrote a lot of the famous R&B songs during that time period when Mario, Beyonce were all big. But it's like
early 2000s R&B. Like Neo's one of the legends.
I think he should have. I think he should have taken the song. I think he should have made it his own. Like I think Neo is like top 5 vocalist of all time for me. Like that's a hot take, but
that's not a hot take. It's valid.
It's like
he's like top 15 for me, I think.
Cause his voice is just like buttery smooth. That's
but
like,
yeah.
I feel like I feel like he deserves that song more than Mario. So that was just something short from me. But I'm sure you have a song that you wish was performed by someone else.
Yeah. You know Doechii the rapper?
Yes, I do know Doechii.
I love Doechii. Her album Alligator, I forgot the whole name, but that album's really good. It deserves a Grammy. But the song that I wish was performed by somebody else was Doechii's Anxiety. And I wish that it was performed by this like unknown Australian pop star, singer, songwriter named Godier. And then maybe I don't know, maybe featured with a female vocalist so that they can harmonize well. I think maybe like somebody like Kimbra. I really love her voice. Her solo career is like really good too. Her songs are really good. But yeah, I think Doechii's Anxiety would fit really well with Godier's like songwriting. Maybe, I don't know. That's just a hot take.
Yeah, I wish it was like this old song named like somebody I used to know.
What is that?
I don't know, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that song. So moving on, instead of like a couple more songs in this blind box here, and the song is okay. This song is a very good song, and I also recommend this band. So the song is "Whatever That Was" by Sauce, or She's Only 16. So this is a song I wish didn't exist because I listened to it at a very low point in my life.
Oh my god, okay.
So back last year, I had this very bad falling out with this very close friend. And during that period, I would listen to very, very sad songs. And Whatever That Was one of my comfort albums. The reason why I wish it didn't exist was it was this album that like led me to spiral down. It was very self-deprecating. I mean, that was kind of what the album was going for, but it really didn't help my situation back then. And I felt like really, really down in the dumps because of that. But
I get you.
again,
I get you.
I love this song, and I wish that I listened to it in better circumstances. I wish I discovered it under better circumstances. But yeah, it was something that influenced me throughout that period, and I kind of wish I never listened to it during that time. So how about you? What is the song you wish didn't exist?
When I was at my lowest,
Yeah.
because it's actually the same context as you. Like, it's a song that I wish I haven't listened to when I was at my lowest, because it didn't really help me. It actually kind of made me like feel worse. It's called Sober Haha Joke Unless by Hospital Bracelet. It is a song about somebody, from the title itself, trying to be sober, and it's a really heartfelt song, like a really self-deprecating song about somebody like hating themselves because they keep on relapsing, and yeah, trying to be better, but they really can't, because they're weak, because we're just humans and people are weak when it comes to their vices. I relate to that song a lot because I was listening it to a time where I was at my lowest, and I was trying my best to like get better, not only mentally but also as a person, because it was during quarantine, and since quarantine you're alone, a lot of time of reflecting and all of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like self-loading.
Quarantine was like super heavy for a lot of people.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, this was a nice conversation, Zach, and I actually enjoyed listening to the things that you had to say about the songs that you have picked from your blind box.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised that we had a lot of indie picks because, as you said, gatekeeper ka raw.
Oh, yeah.
Pero,
Kina-gatekeep ko lang yung mga,
these are songs that like impacted
Cool
us
songs.
a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like even though we wish they didn't exist, I feel like these are still songs that if we didn't listen to them, we wouldn't be the person who we are
They're still
today.
very important to us.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode.
Please follow UP Lyrica in all social media platforms in YouTube, IG, TikTok, and Facebook.
Once again, this is Zach.
And I'm Kez.
Kwento ko,
Kwento ko,
kwento mo sa Lirikwento.
Kwento.